All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praise, all the honor, and the glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Harakakwadash. And of course, as always, double honors to our apostles and our elders that rule well at Great Millstone. And salutations to all you sincere Akim that are preaching this word in all truth and sincerity. As well, Shalom to you few Akwathim that believe in Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Harakakwadash. This is Amos chapter 3 and verse 1. Hear this word that Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying. So Lord, he's speaking to you Israelites. All right, that's who we are out there. Okay, 4 is the elect of Israel. Okay, now amongst the nation of Israel, you have 1/3, which is the elect, and you have 2/3, okay, which are destined to be destroyed. All right, let me see if I can find this real quick. All right, this is Psalm chapter 147. Okay, yep, this is Psalm 147 and 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He had not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So the Lord, okay, he's only dealing with the nation of Israel. And the nation of Israel consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And then our seed was mingled with all the nations. So you have Israelite foreigners. Okay, now amongst all nations, you have Israelites. All right, I remember hearing what the Apostle Ramlab had said, I believe it was yesterday, on one of his lives, and he mentioned how the Apostle Tahar said that over 50%, about 50%, I will say it like that, about 50% of the people on the planet Earth are Israelites, man. And, you know, according to the scriptures, what the scriptures say, okay, that can be totally true. Okay, the blessing of our forefather Abraham, okay, that all nations shall be blessed through his seed. And the seed is talking about, okay, the sperm, all right? The Latin word for seed is spermos. Okay, that's what decides, okay, a nation, all right, a gene, a strain. It's the seed, okay, the spermos. All right, if you got gold apples and you take that gold apple anywhere on the earth, even amongst other apple trees that are green, this same apple seed is going to produce a tree with golden apples. Okay, if you take the seed of a man and this man goes and puts his seed in other women, no matter where on the earth, no matter what nation of women he puts his seed in, that child is still going to be of his DNA. Okay, the woman does not carry a seed. All right, the man carries a seed. So through our forefather Abraham's seed, Okay, all nations were blessed, meaning that Israelites would spawn through the women of those people. Israelites would spawn in those regions, man. Okay, and that's why the scriptures say the Spirit beareth with our spirit that we are the Israelites. Paraphrasing, because if you truly believe on what the scriptures say and you're eager to grow, learn, okay, according to the scriptures, all right, you're more than likely an Israelite if you're sincere with it, because Esau's the devil. Okay, he uses the scriptures for his own, his gain, man, to be deceptive. Okay, to be a straight up demon, or have you swear on the Bible in his court system, knowing damn well you're innocent anyway. You know, when you're not supposed to swear at all according to the Bible. So whether you are wrong or right, whether you were innocent or guilty, you're still not supposed to be swearing on the Bible, man. But this devil will have you doing that in his law, in his court system. Okay, this devil only uses the scriptures for his benefit. When Israelites, when they read the scriptures, okay, their spirit gets messed with. You know, if they're doing something wrong, they read something in the scriptures they know they ain't supposed to be doing. Yeah, 2/3 of our people, they're wicked, but they get cut. You know how many Israelites came up to the camp and got cut? Okay, we'll tell them the name ain't Jesus, and we'll pull out the scriptures and prove it. Okay, that the Lord isn't a so-called white man, and they'll get cut. You know, they'll get cut and bugged out and bug out. All right. So this is Psalm 147 and 20. He had not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right. So Amos 3:1. Hear this word that Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt. The Lord only brought the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, meaning saved them from the land of Egypt. The Lord didn't save no fucking Egyptians, man. Okay? The only people that got saved up out of Egypt were Israelites. All right? It says, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. And Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai is punishing. Okay, 2/3. Well, we're all being punished. But who's going to be punished to their death is 2/3, man. You know, Colombia just got hit with a earthquake last week. Now I believe what just got hit was Peru, I believe. You know, let me Google that, fact check it real quick. Bro, check this out. Okay, I Googled earthquake Central America, and it says magnitude 4.9 earthquake 3 miles from San Jose province, Rancho Redondo district in Costa Rica. Okay, which Costa Rica is, you know, the people in Costa Rica are, I believe, Zebulon. All right, Zebulon going into Asher. Okay, let's see if this comes up. Yeah, so it says right here, 2 miles from Almolonga, Guatemala, Honduras. Yeah, that's Zebulon. Okay, you people of Guatemala to Panama, El Salvador, you're the tribe of Zebulon. Okay, it goes down right here. It says, latest earthquakes in or near Mexico and Central America. In the past 24 hours, Mexico and Central America has had 161 quakes of magnitudes up to 4.9. Okay, so the Lord, all right, he is punishing, okay, our people, man. 2/3 of our people. All right, why? Because, you should know Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's laws, statute, commandments. Okay, what's sin? All right, and sin is the transgression of the law. Okay, that's what sin is. Like at camp, I mentioned, sin isn't running a red light. Okay, sin isn't you were driving and, you didn't see a stop sign and you forgot to stop. Okay, that's not sin. All right, sin is stealing, committing murder, committing adultery. Okay, idolatry, having other gods. Okay, that's sin. Okay, and that's why, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is punishing our people, man. That's why there's all those earthquakes and, judgment taking place upon the house of Israel. ICE snatching up so-called Mexicans, so-called immigrants of Jake that are here in America. That's judgment from the Lord. And we ain't gonna throw no fucking pity party for fucking 2/3, man. Okay, that's their judgment. All right, they should have been obeying the voice of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, you ain't gonna get no some fucking pity party from us, bro. We've been out here for years, decades, preaching the word. Okay, showing Jacob, you Israelites, that you're going off, that you're committing sin, that you need to repent. It's 2026, bro. We're in Jacob's trouble. Okay? It's just the trouble, the pain and suffering, okay? The judgments are going to increase. All right? The Lord fucking hitting Mexico and Puerto Rico with these hurricanes and earthquakes, having you jakes out there suffering with no drinking water, no fucking food. That's judgment, man. That's trouble. You getting thrown in the ICE detention center. Your children getting molested, getting raped by these fucking demons. That's those children's judgment, man. Okay? Whoever perished being innocent, man. We're not going to throw no pity party, man. Okay? And when we get to the end, the Lord going to hit America with nukes. The Lord ain't going to have no pity party on Israelite babies, man. Why? Because that same baby was a fucking demon in its past life. Okay, coming back in this lifetime to receive his judgment, man. Okay, that's Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's tough love. Okay, the love is that you're still an Israelite and you're going to come back in the kingdom. But tough, okay, is the judgment you're going to receive in this lifetime. And we're telling you, man, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is going to keep on punishing, okay, 2/3 of our people. And of course, we're being punished right now. But the thing about it is, we're repentive. We're asking for forgiveness. We're trying to make things right. Shoot, we are making things right with the Lord. By praying, by fasting, by doing these videos. Being sincere. Okay? And the Lord, if he finds us worthy, if we were created to be saved, he gonna save us, man. All right, but what are 2/3 doing to, show Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai they're rehabilitated? They ain't doing a fucking thing, man. They're doing worse. Okay? It's 2026, man. The prophets have been out for quite some time. All right? So yeah, with that, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, all right, Barakal Akyam, Wakwathiam, that are, doing their best out there. Okay, repenting, all right, praying, fasting, having faith. You brothers that are doing your videos, that are out on the highways and byways, doing the work, I should say. Okay. And then, death to, those that choose to continue on in sin, man. The Lord gonna bring death upon you. All right, these judgments, these punishments, man. Okay, so with that, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Arakakodash. Double honors to our apostles and our elders that rule well at Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect.